the only action you have to take to manifest all of your desires. Let's talk about inspired action. What is inspired action? Inspired action is only taking action when your intuition says, do this right now. So why does this work? Why should we do this only when we feel inspired? Because there's very few action steps we actually need to take when manifesting our desires. Spiritualists call this the no action approach, where you focus internally on the reality you wish to create, and then you only act from inspired action. So like, if you ever watch interviews of lottery winners, they say they manifested the lottery win by visualizing the numbers over and over and over, and they would only buy the lottery ticket when their intuition said, now is the time. So you can call that intuition, you can call it inspired action, you can call it whatever you want. I wouldn't necessarily go the lottery route because, often people aren't in the right mindsets to accept that large amount of money, and then they end up blowing through it. That's why it's often called the lottery curse. But what you can do is create a business that generates you a lot of income of you doing something that you enjoy doing that helps others. Because what that will do is that will give your life purpose. It will give your life meaning. So whatever you're really passionate about, whatever you want to help the world with, that's what you can create a business at. And once you do that, you'll find yourself generating income from that business. Then you could hire employees and help them reach their dreams, their goals, their motivations, and just keep growing and growing society in a more positive light. And just like a tree is constantly getting sunlight and growing and growing and growing in their one spot, you too will continue to grow, evolve, and be the best version of yourself that you can be. And whenever you get stressed out, whenever times feel hard, whenever things aren't going your way, I want you to just get in touch with nature. Just go for a walk. Look at the beautiful scenery, even if it's cold out or sunny and beautiful. Just get in touch with your surrounding environment. And what this will do is it will reset your emotions. It will reset what you think is right and wrong about your life. Because you could be in the worst financial situation right now. You'd have everything terrible happen to you. But if you just go for a walk and look into nature, think, life's not so bad. Life's actually real beautiful. Life is worth living. I love life. And then once you take that perspective on things, where it feels effortless, it feels joyous, it feels fun, everything you're trying to create, you create easily, without any problems, then you say, wow, why was I so upset? Why can't I just be happy all the time? And I think we have to know what sadness is to know what true happiness is, but you don't have to maintain sadness, right? You can maintain a happiness life, and you can get everything you want. You don't have to be stressed out. You don't have to be in a negative mindset. You don't have to think everything's going terribly. You can think everything's always working out for me. I'm having the best experience. Everything I want to happen is now happening. Everything I've ever dreamed about getting is now mine. Every situation, every possible reality, every idea, every notion that I could ever imagine is already mine now. Of all the infinite possibilities, of all the infinite realities, why am I experiencing this specific one? Why am I experiencing this specific reality? And then you realize, it's just because of my thoughts, my beliefs, and my actions. Because the thoughts are the things I think every day in my mind. My beliefs are the thoughts I think over weeks and months that form a belief system. And the actions are the things I do with my physical body based on my thoughts and belief systems. So, that there's that old saying, what's the difference between a homeless person and a billionaire despite external factors? It's their thoughts, their beliefs, and their actions. And the common thing is saying, hey, Ian, billionaires are way different from homeless people. They make so much money that they get everything handed to them. Well, I would say, actually, that's not the case, because 85% of wealthy people are self-made, and the people who reach true wealth, the billionaire status, are almost always all self-made. So don't be too concerned with that. And the fact that someone who went from homeless to becoming a billionaire means you can achieve anything you want in life. Because most people don't even want to be billionaires. Most people just want to have $1 million in the bank. And in the grand scheme of things, that's practically nothing to a billionaire. So think about the wealth disparity from a millionaire to a billionaire. A millionaire is basically impoverished to a billionaire's lifestyle. So don't be too concerned with what other people have. Just focus on what would you like to experience? How big a house do you want to live in? What kind of cars do you want to drive? Do you want to have a private plane or do you want to charter one? Do you want to have a ton of employees on payroll or do you want to just be alone by yourself? Get very clear on what you actually want, and then just as a fun experiment, run the numbers. How much monthly would you actually be spending if you lived that lifestyle? And then what you could do is create that income by creating a business or investing. There's many paths to your goal, but what most people fail to do is actually figure out what is the specific dollar amount, what is the specific number that would get them to their goal. Because without a specific goal, you have no direction. And once you get a specific goal, if you take the advanced step and believe you already achieved it despite external factors, you'll find the work, the action feels effortless. That no action approach, that no action manifestation approach, that's what they talk about. It's they have a specific goal, they write it down, and then they act as if they already achieved it. So here's what you can do. Write down a specific goal you want to achieve. Write it down 3 times. Once you put by your desk, once you put by your bed, and once you hang on the mirror. So every day when you go to sleep, you see it. Every day when you go to work, you see it. Every day when you look in the mirror, you see it. And you see your goal, and I want you to do this. I want you to visualize that you already achieved it. So kind of like be an actor in your life. Act as if you already achieved your goal. And what would that person feel like? What would that person think on a daily basis? What would that person believe as a fundamental belief system in their reality? And what actions would that person do on a daily basis? And then what you'll find yourself doing is taking those actions. You'll find yourself taking actions towards your goal. You'll find yourself doing the things you need to do to reach that moment of pure bliss, of pure ecstasy, of pure understanding that everything is yours now. You can be, do, or have anything you want in life. If you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. If you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. Well, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it inspired you to start taking action. Please write down your goals. Write them down 3 times. Once by your bed, once by your desk, and once in the mirror, so you see it all the time and you believe you already achieved your goal. I really hope you do this because it will come to you so much faster. It will feel effortless. You'll have no fear, no stress. You can just enjoy the beautiful scenery, take massive action, and subscribe to this channel if you're not already. We make multi-daily content to inspire you to be the highest version of yourself, to inspire you to maybe start a business, help others out with their hopes and dreams. And I want you to succeed in life. I want you to get everything you want. Like this video if you like it, comment below that you're now manifesting exactly what you want. Have a beautiful day. Love yourself, love each other. And whenever you talk to someone, imagine that they're just you. They're a self-reflection of you. You're looking in the mirror. So treat that person how you would like to be treated, with love, compassion, kindness, and positivity. Happy dreaming, everyone.